What is up, guys? Seraph here today, and today I have for you a video where we're going to be discussing how easy it is to upgrade your new legendary weapon from stages 1 to 9 now after the latest patch. So in the stream, and I brought this up real quick in my patch overview video, that you'll be able to upgrade Baleful 1 through 9 and Seraph 1 through 9 using Void Fragments instead of weapons, which I thought was pretty cool originally. You know, you don't have to go ahead and farm these weapons anymore. You can just use a Void Fragment. So for like the Twisted weapon, you could skip it, or for the Asura weapon, you could skip it if you didn't want to do farming for those. So the patch drops, and I actually go ahead and I'm leveling an alt right now, a Soul Fighter for the BT raids that we run on the clan. And if you want to join those, make sure you click the link in the Discord link below, and yeah, head on over to that, sign up. But anyway, I'm leveling that character, and I'm looking, alright, so what do I got to do to upgrade the weapon to get it BT ready? So I go to my search equipment upgrade paths, and I go down, and I say, you know, let's see what this new path is like. And I look at it, and I'm like, wait, that's a lot less materials. You know, 10 less moonstones, I think it's like 70 less, or 50 less soul stones, less Elysian crystals, less Naryu tablets. I'm like, does that go all the way up? And I start looking, and I keep looking. And it, in fact, is way, like, infinitely cheaper to go up this new Void Fragment path, and a lot faster, too. So in terms of gold that you'll be saving, it's about a 2,000 gold difference. 2,000 less gold if you were to buy everything to upgrade from Baleful 1 or Seraph 1 all the way up to Stage 9 of the legendary weapon. So what is that in terms of materials, though? It's 100 less moonstones. It's about 600, 700 less soul stones. It's about 40 less Naryu tablets. It is about 45, 50-ish less Elysian crystals. It is 10 less transformation stones, which is huge. That's 100 gold worth of transformation stones. And it is 2 less premium transformation stones, which is another 600 gold of stuff that you would have to buy. So that's just crazy how much cheaper this upgrade is. It uses no premium transformation stones to get from 1 to 9. That's fantastic. It's amazing. It saves you so much money and so much time to go this route. So, what about these Void Fragments, though? You know, how hard are they to get? How hard is it to get Void Fragments in this game? And actually, after the latest update, it isn't hard at all anymore. So, first, we're going to head over to the Celestial Basin Exchange Merchant and go ahead and take a look at her. So you can see she has this item, Void Fragment, listed here for 1,200 peaches. So how long does it take to get 1,200 peaches? I mean, if you're really plugging along at a good rate and you don't even have a clan bonus and you're just a solo player going for this, it'll probably take you about 20 minutes to get a Void Fragment. You can get anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 peaches an hour, so anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to get a Void Fragment. Okay, well, how many Void Fragments do you need? You need 49 Void Fragments to go all the way up to the Baleful Seraph 9 stage in this new method. So that would take you about 10 hours of farming Celestial Basin to get all of the Void Fragments you need for this. Now, this doesn't count or doesn't take into account the fact that the mobs in Celestial Basin have a chance to drop Void Fragments, in addition to the Celestial Basin Treasure Room, which gives you 11 Void Fragments at one time. So if you're farming for 10 hours, I'm pretty confident you'll be able to find a couple of keys to get into the Celestial Basin Treasure Room. And on top of that, the bosses now drop Celestial Basin Treasure Key Fragments. So if you look at the little pouch I'm hovering right now, there's 4 of them from farming the Celestial Basin bosses. They have a chance at the very bottom you see to drop a key fragment. So I'll open all 4 of those at the end here to see what the drop rate is, I guess, to try and figure it out. They also have a chance to drop Void Fragments, another item that you need, as well as the XP Charms, which is always nice for leveling your character. Anyway, though, back on topic. So you're looking at about 10 hours of farming Celestial Basin maximum to get all of the weapons you need, all of the Void Fragments that you need. So now, what about the materials to upgrade? You know, you still have to get those materials. If you run your daily dungeons alongside this, you're going to get everything you need. It really isn't that complicated or that much at all in terms of quantity. And then in addition to this, you can also pick up treasure pouches at the Celestial Basin to go ahead and farm for your materials that you need as well. There was actually a Reddit post that came up that showed that it had about a 33% chance of dropping a Moonstone, 33% chance of dropping an Elysian Crystal, and then 33% chance at Soul Stones or Sacred Crystals. So you still have pretty good odds on that one to go ahead and pick those items up for as far as upgrading your weapons. So you could literally just sit in Celestial Basin for probably 15 hours, about how long it takes you to play through the story, just farming Celestial Basin, and you will get your weapon up to Legendary Stage 1, so that or Stage 9 rather, so that theoretically means that you could just farm Celestial Basin for 2 days and be Stage 9 or, yeah, above even if you get even more materials for your weapon in 2 days, which is unreal. Like, I'm going to be doing this on my Soul Fighter as soon as I finish off the story on it. So this is crazy how fast it is. 2 days to get to stage 10 legendary, and not having to run a single dungeon. You don't need to have any prerequisites to do this, to upgrade it through this path. It's literally just running Celestial Basin, which is unreal, how easy and how quick this is. So anyway, guys, if you are in this path from Baleful 1 to Baleful 9, if you're in this track still and haven't passed it, I 100% recommend to go this Void Fragment route. It is so much cheaper, so many less materials. It's really, it's unreal. And how awesome this is for leveling alts, for gearing alts, or even if you're main and you're just getting to this point. Super easy to go ahead and upgrade your weapon via this path. When I do get my Soul Fighter up to that level, I'm going to make a video on how to upgrade using these Void Fragments. I've literally already sent everything over to go up to Baleful 7, I think, on my character. Also, real quick, before I forget, throwing this in at the end of the video, apologize for having it already be over, but I went ahead and opened the 4 chests, or 4 bags up. I got 1 key fragment, I got 400,000 experience, and an evolved stone, so still pretty good money making here and experience making, but a pretty low drop rate on those key fragments, so you're going to have to kill quite a few bosses to get them, but once you do get one, remember it is an 11 Void Fragment burst, so that is awesome, makes it farming this even faster. So anyway, guys, I hope you find this video useful. I hope you take advantage of this new upgrade path if you're in it still. Otherwise, if you're leveling an alt, make sure you take advantage of this. It's awesome. It's great that they're making it so easy for everybody to catch back up. It does hurt a little bit having just upgraded to Baleful 11 on my gunner, but you know, I think it's still a good move by them to make it easier for everybody to catch up, especially with the addition of the Aransu weapons that are hanging out over here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope to see you at the next video. If you did like this video, make sure you leave a like, and got a lot of other great stuff on the channel, so make sure to subscribe, guys. Peace.